Embracing feminine energy. What does it really mean? We live in a world that tells us that power comes in one form: loud, dominant, and impulsive. But what if I told you that true power is not in imitating the power of others, but in embracing your own power? God created us all uniquely. We were not created to be a copy of the opposite sex or to try to imitate their strength, because we are already strong in our own way, in a different and even better way. But in this masculine, energy-centered world, we are beginning to forget who we are. We are told that tenderness is weakness, that giving is dependency, and that being strong means acting like a man. But this is the biggest lie we've been told. True feminine energy is magnetic. It is the energy that creates, nourishes, and heals. It is intuition, tenderness, and a deep connection to feelings, not as a weakness, but as the greatest strength. The world cannot function without the feminine energy. It is what creates the balance. So what does it mean to embrace your feminine energy? It means to allow yourself to receive instead of always being in a state of pursuit. To move through life with confidence, knowing that you don't need to force things, you attract them. To be gentle without being submissive, kind without being weak, and connected to your feelings without being shaken by the chaos of the outside world. Treating yourself like a princess. How do you live like a queen? Now, let's talk about something equally important. How do you treat yourself? The world treats you the way you allow it to be treated. And if you don't give yourself the respect, attention, and love you deserve, why would you expect others to? Treating yourself like a princess doesn't mean vanity. It means recognizing your worth. It means setting high standards not only for how others treat you, but for how you treat yourself. A princess doesn't beg for love, attention, or recognition. She knows her worth. She doesn't chase, she chooses. She takes care of herself emotionally, physically, and spiritually. She doesn't settle for half-hearted relationships, half-hearted efforts, or draining energies. She surrounds herself with beauty, elegance, and peace, because that's what she deserves. And so do you. Start carrying yourself with class, with confidence. Speak kindly to yourself. Honor your body, set boundaries, and don't settle for less than you deserve. Not out of vanity, but out of a deep realization that you deserve the best, because you do. You don't need to be like anyone else to be strong. You were created the way you are for a reason, and when you embrace your feminine essence, the world will begin to see you for who you really are: invincible. So, make the decision today. Embrace your feminine energy, treat yourself like a princess, and watch how everything around you begins to change. Your inner energy is reflected in how you look and how others treat you. You may think that beauty is all about outward appearance, but the truth is that true beauty starts from within. Everything you feel inside shows up in your energy, in your walk, in your gaze, and even in the way people interact with you. There are women who may not have the perfect beauty standards, but when you look at them, they feel like queens. Why? Because they live by this conviction, believe in their own attractiveness, and send this energy to the world around them. On the other hand, there are women who are very beautiful, but they don't see their worth, and others treat them with disrespect, as if their beauty didn't help them. It's not about makeup or fancy clothes, it's about how you feel about yourself. When you value yourself, everyone else will, and it will be reflected in the way people treat you. But if you don't see your worth, others will see it too, even if you're the prettiest person in the room. How does the world see you? The same way you see yourself. People don't treat you based on how you look. They treat you based on how you present yourself to the world. You can be the most beautiful woman in the room, but if you walk with a broken heart, talk too shyly, and feel inadequate, people will treat you accordingly. On the contrary, a woman who knows her worth doesn't need to raise her voice or demand attention. Her presence alone commands respect. She moves with confidence. She's not arrogant, but she knows she's valuable. These inner convictions make her radiate charisma, making others treat her like a princess, even if she's not.